that again. Okay, Trustee Peterson, are you here?
Present.
Trustee Covey, are you here?
Here.
Trustee Young, are you here?
Present.
Trustee Seaton has asked for a medical excusal for being here. We've not heard from Trustee Butler.
Okay. Shall we do the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay.
We do have a presentation and invitation. This is from Greg from My City Youth. If you'll come up and step to the mic.
Where is he from?
My City Youth.
Oh, okay.
Want to make sure the mic's on.
Good afternoon, esteemed board members. I'm Greg Bonamy. I'm the food director at the My City Youth Center. Have you ladies heard of our facility?
Used to volunteer there for food distribution.
Yes.
I heard of it today. Evidently, a lot of the women's club members have been over there
Okay.
and starting to help.
Yes, our program, we have a three-pronged program. We have a teen mommy shop where we provide parenting training and parenting resources for our teen parents. And they have classes, to become better parents and learn the parenting skills, potty training classes. We have an after-school program for our youth over 10 up, and they get help with their homework. They learn arts and crafts. They learn sports. They learn dance. We teach them musical instruments. It's a whole myriad of different opportunities for them to be engaged in a safe environment. And at the end of the day, we feed them dinner. So typically we're feeding 25 to 30 children dinner before they go home as well. And we're a nonprofit. And our third branch is our food bank, which is the operation I'm in charge of. And so every week I'm hustling around, collecting food, donations, and purchasing food with our grant money to feed 200 plus families in the Valley area here.
Where do you take the food? Where is it? Where's the food
It's
bank?
stored on site, and we have a drive-through food bank. So I have an army of volunteers. We pack a canned good bag, which is a very large bag with staples. We try to get them breakfast, lunch, and dinner, at least one meal of the week of each for the week or more for a family of 4 to 6. We provide them a protein item, a couple of pounds of 1 to 3 pounds of meat typically, as well as if we have cheese, we buy eggs. We gave out eggs this week because eggs are like gold in the Valley here to people with some challenges. And then we have a produce section, and we collect produce, and we give out potatoes, lettuce, you name it. Last week I had someone dropped off 300 3-pound bags of broccoli to me that were Costco leftovers. So those are some big bags to hand out. And then we also collect bread through the Valley, whether it's the day-old bread from Walmart. I also collect from Panera and Starbucks a couple days a week. Their leftover bread at the end of the night. We package that up for distribution, as well as we have other bread vendors that drop off their leftover bread. And so we have several cargo bins that we use to store our dry goods. Our challenge is with refrigeration and frozen goods. And I don't control what frozen items get dropped on me every week. I go to a collection center and pick up 4 pallets, and whatever I get. And so like last week, I got 16 cases of meat, which was a great blessing. I just didn't have freezer space for it all, which is why I'm here. I've been running the program for about 6 months now, and freezer space is always my challenge. We have a couple of freezers. We have a grant in process to buy another one. However, sometimes I just get a large load of meat and I have to do something with it now. And I found out through the rumor mill that there was a freezer here at the library. So I was wondering if there's a chance that when I have overflow, if I can use that freezer for temporary storage. A week or two, even a couple days. But if typically it's not more than a week or two because I turn over my product that fast. And it just, Like I say, when I don't have a freezer, meat doesn't keep us long. And I want to give everybody the freshest food I can.
And this is on your new business agenda, so they can vote on that today,
Okay.
make a decision. Okay?
Have any questions of me?
How many did you say you served? Like 25 or 30 children, but how
We
many?
do dinner for 25 to 30 children, Monday through Friday. I feed the large distribution every Tuesday. We do 200 plus families. And it's a drive-through food bank. So we have a row of tables and they come down both sides and we hand them out as they go through and hand them through the car windows and send them down the road. But if you're driving around about 8 o'clock and you find congestion at Palm and Latham, it's because they're backed up all the way on. Sometimes they're backed up all the way to Florida and the PD
Mhm.
calls us and says, get things moving. Because I get there at 6:30 and there's people already lined up and we don't open till 8.
Well, all the way back to Florida sometimes.
Yes.
Now,
So
the distribution days is still Tuesdays?
it's still Tuesday.
I guess my main question is, what are you asking for today?
You have a freezer here in the library facility.
Use the freezer.
Freezer.
Yes, just to be able to put my overflow in there for a short period of time when the need arises. And if you need your freezer, you call me, I'll come and get it out ASAP. So,
That would probably be up to Kathy if we have, the room for it there.
We can help out with this, but you will need to vote. You'll need to do it. Yeah, do a motion and vote on it. Okay.
I'm sorry.
You'll need to do a motion when we get there
Okay.
and vote. Okay.
I understand you have other programs like, where you give out clothes.
yes, that's part of the Teen Mommy Shop. We have classes they can attend, and when they complete the homework and the assignment and successfully complete the training, they get what we call mommy bucks, and they can use that to buy children's supplies, whether it's clothes, car seats, strollers. We have some gently used items. We have a lot of baby clothes that are donated. We have formula. We have diapers. And we also we're a faith-based organization, so they can do some Bible trainings as well. And they can earn mommy bucks there as well. But it's designed to get them to learn to be better parents as well. And that's important.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kathy, is this something, you feel that, we have the room at the
Yes.
library?
Yes, we do have the room. And Greg has my contact information, so he can call me and we can meet up and do it quick. And, it's not long-term storage,
Okay,
just using the freezer when they have a need for overflow.
I would like to make a motion then. No, okay.
Yeah, okay. Let's do the consent count. Anything else?
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
You.
Okay.
Consent calendar.
Mhm.
Will we accept the consent calendar, in its entirety?
I second.
Okay, I'm sorry, Gail. Thank you.
It's been moved.
Vote.
It's been moved and by trustee Peterson, seconded by trustee Young, that you approve the consent calendar as presented.
I make a motion that.
No, all in
No.
favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed?
It carries. Yep. The motion carries.
Okay. Now
the
you can do your
consent
new
calendar.
business. Now we can talk about the freezer.
Thank you.
This is freezer's just off the kitchen, and is that where it is? Or in the
Yes,
kitchen?
upstairs on
Okay.
the second floor, and it is empty. And so it's a
Size one?
Yeah, it's a professional freezer. Yeah, yeah. So there's a restaurant freezer. There we
Yeah.
go. So there is room for short-term storage.
Then I move that my city youth be permitted to use the freezer on the second floor.
I second that motion.
And
It's been moved by trustee Peterson and seconded by trustee Young that the library permit My City Youth to use the freezer as needed. Do you want a roll call vote on that?
Yes, I'll take a roll call. Trustee Peterson,
Yes.
Young,
Yes.
trustee Young,
Yes.
and trustee Colby says yes.
That passes 3-0. Thank you.
Thank
You
you.
can stay or you can go, whatever you prefer.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
You know how to get a hold of me. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Okay, our circulation policy was in last month's agenda. I don't think I included it in this month. Sorry about that. Great. And so my thought is that we can move forward with the policy with the discussion of the fine-free issue. I'm working on a staff report to go to city council that shall probably go in November, early November, for them to approve going fine-free. And what that is, to refresh your memories, fine-free means that for a period of time, there is a grace period. Currently, we could call it whatever number we want. It could be 40 days, it could be 10 days. And if the items are returned during that period, we take away their fines and fees. This is about accessibility. And because at 50 cents a day, if you have 10 items, you can see that would be pretty pricey. So this is supported by our city manager, and at least one of the city council members has expressed their support as well. And I'd like to have you approve the circulation policy pending council approval on the fine free. So leave the fines in until we take it to council and have them approve or disapprove. Yes.
I so move.
Are you making the motion, Gil?
Mhm.
She's so moved and I'll second.
Okay. Peterson,
Yes.
Covey,
Yes.
trustee Young.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And that passes 3-0. Thank you very much, ladies. I'd like to give you an update on our west patio, and yippee skippy, we finally got approved at last council meeting. The Friends have donated 41,000, I didn't put the full number, there's a lot of money, for us to put up shade so that our patio can become more useful. And with the remaining 50,000 that was allocated for that project, we'll get some chairs, patio type chairs and tables and things so people can start going out, especially when the weather is so spectacular like it's been the last couple of days. So a
Kathy?
contract has been awarded. Yes.
Can I back up just a
Yes,
minute
ma'am.
to the circulation policy? I just wanted to ask a question because we're taking away, the fines. When you have non-residents and visitors, it says you have a one-time fee. What is that fee?
$5.
And will you keep that? Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Where was that, Gil? Or was that on a previous one?
On the papers that we got last time.
Okay. So
He said yes, so that's.
Right, we're
Yeah.
okay with it.
construction has been, an award has been made for construction, and we're just waiting for things to get started out there. I'm very excited.
Now with the patio furniture, like the table, chairs, will there be covering
Oh, you don't have.
when the rain?
You don't have.
Okay.
Like you see,
Okay,
so I don't.
yeah, okay.
October 26th is our Chalktober event. This is our second annual event. The chalk art will be done in the areas surrounding the flagpole. and the street over there. I counted, there are about 120 places that we could have chalk artists participate. And then we'll have things going on in the west patio, arts and crafts, that sort of thing. There is going to be a vendor fair, and there will be a food truck or food trailer thing going on. Okay, so that's coming up, and I could certainly use help with volunteering. The library will be doing, I have pot holders, we'll do like we did last year, Gail. And then city manager has procured 500 pumpkins for pumpkin painting. I know, isn't that exciting? So we'll need help with that. Not that you're going to, as I told the friends yesterday, I'm not asking you to do it. I'm just saying be there to help.
That's October.
What was the date again?
2nd.
October 26th,
Okay.
What time frame?
11 to 4. There will be a vendor market, and then between 4 and 5, we hope to have a band there for entertainment. From 5 to 7 police will be hosting their trunk or treat event. So it's just going to be a really fun day for the community.
That sounds really good.
Okay. So I have a committee that we're talking all the different aspects of it, that we meet every couple of weeks to check in on each other and see what we're going. The craft fair is being run by Matt McPherson, who does the farmers market over here. They will be doing the farmers market over there, but this was really neat. They want to do a passport kind of thing where they're working on a map, get people to stop in at some of the, the shops, get and see what's happening in our community, so, get a stamp. You
Go
do
to the
so
different
many,
stores and get a stamp.
get so many, and you can get us something or another. So that's what we are working on.
That sounds really good. Yeah.
Um,
And that's going to be also that same
that
time?
same day, it'll be a very busy day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And in terms of fine free, as I said, I'm working on a staff report to go to council for their approval, because last month you did point me and say, let's work on that. So once I have the report done, I will bring it to you. And then we'll go ahead and I will submit it for council approval. Because it does, anything dealing with fines or fees or money has to go through the city, has to go through city council for their approval.
But it sounds like they have already kind of,
No, I just
You
know,
haven't
I know
talked
this,
to 'em
I
about
have
it?
not. I
okay.
know that we have a council member who pays attention to our board meetings and has expressed support. The city manager certainly has expressed support. So
Have to just
I'll
wait,
just
wait
make
and see.
yes, exactly.
Uh-huh.
Okay. As of yesterday, we interviewed actually a panel outside of the library, interviewed 8 people for our librarian position, and they are currently being scored. I have some work to do as I have input on their interview as well. I had them do a video teaching us how to do something, because we do a lot of teaching,
How many were there?
8.
8. Wonderful.
Yeah. And so I will know more, and my hope is we'll be able to I'll make a selection, and we'll be able to get them on board between mid-October and the end of October.
Oh, that'll be great. Yes.
Yes, it will. Okay, well, that ends old business.
Are we ready for
Reports?
that
Mhm.
trustees reports?
Mm-hmm.
Trustee Seaton?
Is absent.
Mm-hmm. And Covey has no report?
Yes, you do. You have a report.
I do have a
Oh,
report.
you could put it there. Your book sale?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. I will talk about the book sale. The setup is going to be on October 4th upstairs in the library, and the sale is October 5th from 10 to 3, I believe.
And it's $3 a bag, is that correct?
I'm
$3 a bag?
Yes, $3 a bag. Yes.
We are looking for volunteers to help on the day of the event, mostly to help people get bags of books.
Down to their cars. Uh-huh.
We've got some, that's Saturday, October 5th.
Yes, Saturday, October 5th. If anybody has time, we could sure use the help.
I have approached at least one Boy Scout troop, and they've told me they are disbanding. Yeah, it's really, there are 2 troops in the valley, and so they're disbanding, which will leave us just one. And they're just, people aren't as interested. So I'll be reaching out to the other troop and seeing if they will participate, but Girl Scouts would be welcome as well. Okay.
Okay. Trustee Peterson? Young?
Oh, no report.
Trustee Peterson?
No report. Okay.
And of course, Trustee Butler isn't here, so.
So it's been a really busy, exciting month. Yesterday we had Constitution Day, and the DAR came at 11 o'clock and did a reading of the Constitution and reminded those that were there how important it is to get out and vote. We had, oh my goodness, we had the Friends meeting yesterday. We had library interviews yesterday. I had to have the police out for some problems. It was a good day. The day that just kept on giving. Fortunately, those days are few and far between. But we are very grateful for our CDBG grant for our security, because it really does make a difference to us. That was just yesterday. I will, just so you know, I will be out of town beginning Sunday. My daughter is having surgery in Colorado Springs, which is a very uncomfortable place to have surgery at, and in her Colorado Springs. But she's asked that I come out and spend a week or so with her. So I'm leaving Sunday. I will be back by the 4th to help set up on the 5th for.
I like Colorado Springs. It's a nice town.
It is a lovely town.
It's a lovely big town.
And it'll be a really nice time of the year to be there. So I'm
Hope
looking
your
forward
daughter
to that.
will be well.
Me too. Let's get that neck to stop hurting.
Good luck
Yes.
for your daughter.
So
Yes.
I will be out. Letitia will be in charge. There are a number of educational events coming up at the library on, I'm sorry, I cannot remember the dates, but there is a tax measure on the November ballot for Hemet. It's Measure N, and this is upping our temporary occupancy tax at our hotels to a more comparable to what is, happening statewide. We're much, much lower. I think we collect 8% and it should be more like 10. So there is a tax measure. There will be, city manager will be conducting some informal meetings at the conference room downstairs at the library. And just be on the lookout for those dates. I'm sorry, I don't remember. So we have that coming up. There is the State of the City coming up in November. It's the 7th, I think. It's kind of late this year. And then Christmas Parade is coming. That also is December 7th. And I have already been in contact with RTA. We do have access to the trolley. It will be an evening parade starting at 5 o'clock. And from Gilbert, so it'll be, in that area down to Weston Park, and then they will take everyone back to the library for debusing.
For our
Trolleying.
truck.
Yeah. So, probably 5 to 6.
Mhm.
And then, there will be some activities going on in the park. And, I'll be there.
Will we start at the library?
Yes, you'll start at the library. The trolley will pick up. I asked that they pick up about 3:30. So I will be closing the library a little bit early that day.
Hmm.
And then, they'll pick up and then drop back off at the library.
Okay.
I think that is my report.
All right, there's no one here from the Hemet Unified School District. And the Friends of the Library, I believe we have covered about the book sale for October 4th on, or is it 4th or 5th? 5th?
5th.
5th. Set up on the 4th and the sale is on the 5th. And other than that, should I mention anything else like the president or anything?
No,
Okay.
Friends have established a nominating committee because according to their bylaws, they nominate next month, vote in November, and install in December their new president.
Yes,
So
thank
they
you.
have a nominating committee
Thank
set
you,
up for that.
Kathy. Yeah,
Mhm.
yes, we have a nominating, I believe we got a nominating
Yes,
committee
I think you did.
yesterday. Yes.
I think you did. Mhm.
Uh-huh. And that, anything else,
Is there
Kathy?
anything? Yes.
Future items?
Do you have anything you'd like to see brought forward, trustees?
Person,
No.
No,
Young,
So we're
Kobe?
on the right track in terms of the agenda. Okay, thank you.
And so I will call the meeting adjourned at this time.
Your next meeting will be October 17th at 2 p.m. here in council chambers, and the time is 2:37. And thank you, everyone, for your time and your efforts.
Thank you, Kathy.
Mhm.
And thank you for helping.